Hey everyone. Okay, so this is going to be my second installment of the videos of doing your Facebook ads. I probably should have done this in the first video, but I just want to let you guys know what training I'm doing. So if you guys are interested, or maybe your team, it's called Social Team Builder. I think the best way is, I think you can search it in Facebook. You'll have a group that you can find out when the next training starts and stuff like that. I highly recommend it. Out of all the trainings I've ever done, this has been amazing. I can't say how well and how put together and how professional they are. It's basically this guy, Jesse, who does this. He is not affiliated with Beachbody. I guess his wife used to do it, but he is not affiliated, but he's very well knowledgeable in Facebook, especially their ads. But he has a lot of top coaches help him, so he obviously tailors this towards Beachbody and stuff like that, and how to do ads and stuff like that, and how to really zone in on your target market. There's cost is $300. So I was a little nervous, but you do get a 60-day money back guarantee. So all that stuff, but it has been worth every penny. So basically when you sign up, you go through, he does all these like video trainings and stuff like that. You go at your own pace. And then you're also put into a private Facebook group. So you can ask questions if you're not getting something. You have all the support and stuff like that there. But what I like about it actually was that I got so much kind of more out of it. I was expecting, again, just to be about ads, but it's really not about that. They teach you how to tell your story. So kind of one thing I thought was really great, and I never really thought about it. They say, think of the 5 things in your life that you've done or that's happened to you that scares you or makes you nervous to talk about. Those are the things you need to share. So, and maybe you're not be able to share all of them right away, if you're going through something maybe now and it's, not that easy to talk about, but the 5 things that scare you or make you nervous to talk about that have happened to you are the things that you need to be sharing. And that's how you connect with people. So for me, like I never talked about it and never really thought about talking about it was I struggled with infertility with my first son. I couldn't get pregnant. We had to go through IVF and stuff like that. And I've never talked about it. I mean, I've talked about it with my friends and, most people know about it who are close to me, but I've never came out on Facebook and talked about it. So that's one of the stories I shared about. I was just like, Dad, I've never even thought about that. So I can connect with, women who are struggling and stuff like that. So just think about that. Things, if you're struggling with things to think about to share, the things that make you nervous or scared to talk about are the things that he says that you need to share. So again, and he goes into all the trainings of how to share your story, that you need to be interviewed. And I put the questions that, for the interview in the Diamond page. So if you want to look at them, you can go over that and stuff like that to see. So if you don't know how to share your story, or you have coaches who don't know how to share your story, have them be interviewed and have them been asked those questions, and they can, have it written down, and then that's how they share the story. So okay, so the best part that what I learned about this was how to target your Facebook people and stuff like that. And I've YouTubed every training I could think of, and I've always gotten, well, you just need to narrow your market down. You just need to focus, really narrow your audience down. And I was like, well, how? I don't get it. I was like, because I was targeting, I thought people that were like me, and I would get horrible people, nothing like me. So I was getting really frustrated. So that's kind of what intrigued me about this training. So if you watch the first video I did, you should be doing your test, your videos or your pictures, and to find your winning ad. So while it's running, you can do this part that I'm going to show you on how to create your audiences and stuff like that until you find your winning ad. And again, it could take a while to find your winning ad. Don't get frustrated. You may have to go back and tweak your pictures, tweak your videos. They can be food videos. They could be exercise videos, whatever you want them to be. So just be creative. Just make sure there's good lighting, that it's pretty close up in the videos. Your pictures or videos are horizontal on your camera, stuff like that. So after you do that, so while those are running and you want to create your, I will show you. Let me get back to screen share here. Let's see. Okay, so go to your page, and what you're going to do is you go up to the toolbar, and you're going to find the thing that says Audience Insights, okay? you're going to click everyone on Facebook. You can come down here. Now, again, it's kind of like the ads manager, but a little different here. So you're going to stick with the United States, or if you want to do Canada, just do one or the other, not both. Again, target who your kind of niche is. So mine is always like 25 to like 44. I do women. And then you're going to come up here and hit page likes, okay? So what they talk about is kind of what we've always, like, I mean, this was kind of always known. Like, so you don't want to target, you want to narrow your audience. You don't want to target big things. And what they call that is level 1. So things like, you know, obviously I like to shop at Target. You know, yes, you can put Target in there, but that's too big. Target has way too many followers, you know, way too many stuff like that. So what you want to do is obviously narrow it down. So, but you want to start, pick something tier 1, like, or level 1. So anything that is like, I know they did like Tony Robbins is a big one. So if you're big into motivational speakers or leaders, you can start with him. Again, like Target, Walmart are level 1s. I'm trying to think what else. But, you know, big things like that that are just have way too big of audiences that are not going to help you. So I am going to start, let's see, let me find one. What was my, I don't think, I just want to make sure. Yes. Okay. So this is the one I start with. So Emily Sky. So she is, oops, hold on. You can go see her page. She has like into fitness, but she has like 9 million followers right here. Okay. So way too big, but you want to start with that. And you also can see up here, your audience, your size. So what your goal is to narrow your audience down. You want to go in between 500,000 to a million, no more, no less, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to come down here. You're going to look, what you want to look at is for the infinity score to be, let me see here, let me just make sure I get it right. Infinity score to be 10 to 15 times, okay? So you want to keep it in between those and stuff like that. And again, like your audience of the people that are following their pages is to, you know, nothing above 1 million, you know, stuff like that. You don't want their audience to be too large and stuff like that. So now, this can take a while too. It can be frustrating. You can go, so don't rush this, but I promise you, you'll find like a very targeted audience, okay? So, I know some, I'll show you. So what you want to do is go through here randomly. Again, just pick, it doesn't have to be a rhyme or reason. Just look for the infinity score. So I'll pick Fitness World. Okay, they have a little over 600,000 followers, which is good. And what you're looking for is to scroll down and look at their post. Do they have a lot of likes? Do they have people engaging in their post? Okay, because that was the biggest thing. You could target a bunch of pages, like, you know, just putting in random pages to target. But if people aren't engaging on their page, then you're going to get people that don't engage on your page. That was the key. You want people to engage. You want to draw people that engage on people's posts. So they have a lot of engagements. So we want to use them, okay? So what you're going to do is just copy. And paste. And again, they may not be in here. They are. So I'm going to click on them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my level 1 out. So I'm going to take that Emily's out. And I'm going to start here. So now my audience is 200 to 250. So I just want to start building that back up. So again, you come back down here and you start looking. Let's see. That's why this is kind of time consuming. You got to just go through all this and find. Okay, so I'm just going to pick All right, see, now this one, she's too big, so I can't do that one. Let's see, fitness recipes. Okay, 900, so it's right on the border, but again, it's under 1 million. So far, that's only 20, that's only one comment. It's not too bad. They have people commenting. It's not the greatest, but it's not terrible. So, well, I'll do that one. So, fitness recipes. But again, they may not be up here in the interest. See, they're not here in the interest, so I can't use them. So again, that's why this kind of takes time. You just have to kind of go through and scroll and find stuff that works. Let's see. Okay, they're at 500. That's good. But they really have terrible engagement. They have 7 likes, 1 comment. That one's a little higher, but well, actually it gets better as you go down. So that's why you kind of have to scroll down. But see, I mean, it's kind of hit or miss on this one. I'll try it just because I'll keep this going. Let's see if they're in there. So again, and there's no amount of how many interests you're going to find here. Yep, they're here. So now that jumped it to 450 to 500. Okay, so which is good. I'll get a little higher. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just try this one. Okay. See, there's they're 200,000. It's a little low, but they have pretty good engagement and stuff like that. But let me find someone that has a little higher followers. All right, I know Oxygen Magazine is always a good one. 600, and they always have great engagement. So I'll use that one. Okay, so now my audience is 600 to 7, which is like perfect, okay? So what you do is then you come up here, you hit save as, no. Okay, and then so I usually just type in, he said type in the the level 1 subject you had put in. And then the number 1. So you can do variations. So you can go back and start with that Emily again and then just pick different ones. So you can branch off and just save that. And then again, and you can do furniture. I've done a home decor one. I do kids, you know, obviously I have kids, so that's what I've targeted. So, you know, like Carter's or Babies R Us or level 1. And then I can go down and then, oops, sorry. And then you just find all of these websites that you would have never found, and then they have great engagement, and that's the people that you want to draw to your page. You're going to find people that want to engage, that want to talk, that want to post on your page and stuff like that. So while your ads are running, I would say just start creating these audiences and stuff like that. You know, if you have 15 to 20 minutes to spare, just sit here and bang out a couple different audiences and just keep doing it until you have a bunch. And then you got to test your audience too. So once you find your winning ad, I'll show you, hold on. You're just going to do kind of what I did before with testing your ads. You're going to create your ads. So you want to go back into that Power Editor. And when my first video shows you how to upload to create an ad, you're going to do that. So, but you're going to pick, once you get your winning ad, create your ad here like I did in the first video, and then add that photo. And then when you pick your audience, you pick all those audiences that you saved, that you created, are going to be here saved in your Power Editor. And then you just pick. And then again, you can test which audience. Some audiences are going to, flop. Some audiences, you'll find that winning audience. Let me go back here. You're going to find that winning audience that loves your page, that wants to engage in it. So again, this is just, you have to play with this. It's going to take a little time. But I mean, again, I'm only a couple weeks into this, and I went from, for a week and a half with just doing, when I found my winning ad and then just targeting different audiences, I went from 1,500 likes on my page to 1,880 in a week and a half. And I even paused it for a couple of days just to save money. So, and again, you can start at $3 a day you want to spend. Jesse, the guy, was like, you don't have to go crazy right away, but if you find that winning ad and the winning audience, if you want to sink some more money into it and really get a lot of engagement, you can. But you can start off small, like $3 a day and stuff like that. I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. But that's, again, so just play with your audiences, narrow them down as much as you can, get them in between that 500 and 1 million. And again, you can be creative. Like I love the TV show Nashville. So I did that. I create an audience out of that. If there's a drink you like or a store you like to shop at, get creative. I'm trying to think, TV shows, all that work, gyms or something like that, magazines, books you read, motivational speakers, all that stuff. Just go in there and just start creating audiences, and then find those pages that have great engagement and stuff like that. So I hope that helps. If you guys have questions, obviously post below. I'll post this in the page, and I'll help you with anything. I'm still in the middle of the training. So our next video is going to be on actually how to do those like ghost posts or the dark posts, whatever you call them, and how to do like giveaways. So like, free giveaway of Shakeology or something, or a DVD thing, like how to do those posts and stuff like that. So if I find something good, I'll let you guys know. But again, I really highly recommend this training. So if you have coaches who are kind of struggling but really want to get in, make this business work, I highly recommend this training. I think it's awesome. It's Social Team Builder, it's called. So if you have questions on it, let me know. But I hope this helps. All right, and I'll talk to you guys later.